Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading about something a little bit unexpected that gives you a sense of hope or helps you to see things in a better light. It could be prosperity. Hi there, Mr. Hambone. I do feel like it could be money related, but for some of you, this is more so about what kind of partnerships, friendships, or romantic relationships you have around you. If you're feeling a little bit like, I don't know, ready for a new romance, that could be the blessing or abundance that's coming in for you. All right, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This guy's so cuddly today. We're going to dive right in with the OG, the Rider-Waite. Thank you for being patient with me today, you guys. Hi, Storm. How are you? I spent most of the day in the yard taking care of some plants that I wanted to get in the ground. So, all right, we've got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. This is, like I said, something that you might not necessarily see coming. You might not be able to predict this. Hello there, cup of tea. I love it. That's funny. Yeah, this is something you don't necessarily expect. There's a sense here that there's some illusion, and it feels to me like it's a conviction that things will continue to be difficult because with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm sensing we have some difficulty here in terms of finances. It may not be, everything's a struggle, but it might be one thing in particular is causing you a little bit of stress or making you feel like you don't necessarily know which path is the right one. It appears to me that we have somebody you might need to look out for with the King of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. We have somebody here who likes to inflict a little bit of damage, somebody who doesn't communicate very honestly or openly, and they could have caused you some financial stress. For example, somebody that you loaned money to that isn't willing to, hold true to whatever it was that they agreed to. Hello there, Tom. How are you doing? So let's see what else we have for you. You may already know to expect not the best from this King of Cups in the reverse. With the Nine of Wands, I mean, just like look at the expression on this guy's face, right? Like looking at the past, a little bit suspicious or a little bit upset. This is somebody who's been through a lot with this King of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like you already kind of expect this person to be difficult. And with the Strength card, there's something that has changed for you in terms of letting go of the expectations or the guilt that maybe convinced you to tolerate this person or maybe even help this person when they refuse to help themselves. And we have a new beginning. So we have the Strength card followed by the Fool card, which to me is always a sign that we have somebody that's ready for a new start. They're not going to let something hold them back that has held them back previously. So for a lot of you, what I see here is there's somebody who was perhaps emotionally manipulative, a fan of gaslighting, but this person wasn't doing very well financially and relied upon you in some way. Maybe you provided childcare, maybe you provided a roof over this person's head. Whatever it is, this person is finding out that they don't get to do that anymore. Two of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. This person may have lied to you to justify taking something of yours or to justify requesting something of yours. I feel like they were trying to be a little bit of a victim in a situation where maybe they were more so a victim of their own circumstances or their own self-sabotage. But they wanted you to help them out of this difficult situation when they consistently passed up the opportunity to help themselves. But you've changed somehow. You have a different perspective. Maybe you changed your number. Maybe you moved. You might still care for this person, but you don't want to be a caretaker for this person, right? Six of Cups, but the Three of Cups in the reverse. I don't know why. I guess the way that I see this is, yes, we have good memories. Yes, I want the best for you. Yes, I care about you. But Three of Cups in the reverse, there's something that doesn't serve me, that doesn't really respect me when you are in need. Like, either this person loses their temper on you and takes out their bad fortune on you, or more than likely, financially, they expect you to rescue them when they get themselves into a difficult position. Five of Pentacles, I mean, you can see we have people that are not doing so great. They're out in the cold. They're a little beat up. But this is because somebody lets things get this way so that they can count on others to fix the problem for them. And I feel like just in time, you have figured out a way to distance yourself here, or perhaps guard yourself against having to share some sort of prosperity with this person. There's something here that you have done that demonstrates you understand that a little bit of distance, or perhaps even a no contact situation, is the right call. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out right after it. You guys, we have the Ten of Pentacles basically between the two of them, and they're clarifying strength. There's something that you have done for yourself that gives you some sort of protection against those that would want to take from you, so that when you have this new beginning that is prosperous and helps you financially improve your life, you don't have to deal with at least as many, but it doesn't look like you have to deal with the person that was asking you to carry their burdens, right? You were this person here like, okay, I'll help you. Okay, I'll pay that for you. And this person got a little too comfortable with that. All right, let's go with the Earth and Bone Oracle. What else do we have? Raising hell is needed every now and then, don't you think, Tom? We have Nest 41. There's a lesson that you've learned, whoever I'm reading for. You have realized, if I have a finite amount of resources, be they coin or energy, time. What are you doing over there, guy? Yeah, you see that? I haven't seen him get up on top there yet. You have to be very diligent and discerning where I put that energy, that time, that money, if I want to be helpful, if I want to, obviously protect my own needs. But with this Nest card, this is all about sharing, support, generosity. And then this Spectrals card, the first word is discernment. Critical thinking, investigation, insight. This is saying, like, basically, whoever this person is or these people, it's like quicksand for your resources. Again, whether or not it's money or your time, you can give and give and give, and this person's pretty consistently going to be returning to this Five of Pentacles and needing your help again. You had to extricate yourself from the situation so that you could build up this nest or this home or this empire and not have to consistently have it, right? Give it away. Now I got Red Hot Chili Peppers in my head. All right, let's go with, no, we did that recently. I'm going to go with the Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's raining real hard right now, which makes me happy because I got all of my outdoor work done before it gets a little bit uncomfortable out there. All right, Two of Wands, Page of Swords in the reverse. This is very interesting, you guys, because I am clarifying the Two of Wands in the reverse, and now I have it in the upright. So it's like, hey, you know, I had to pick between one or two. I picked the wrong one the first time, but that means when I backtrack and I have that decision again, I know I need to go the other way. So you have figured out this is not the right situation for me. I know what's blocking my finances or making it more difficult for me. I know why I'm having, you know, tax problems or why I feel like somebody has taken stuff from me. It's because of this person. I need to let them figure out their own thing, right? Figure out their own survival. Because at the end of the day, this person had you kind of cornered where you felt like you had to be helpful in situations where this person should have been able to help themselves. And at the same time, we have somebody who is alive in a coffin, and it's like, you can still take action, right? You can still do something about this. The Sun in the reverse. The Devil in the reverse. There's something that this person does to try to give you the impression that they have done the work that they needed to do. They might exaggerate, they might gaslight, but it's like they know how to kick the can down the street without you feeling like they're procrastinating, or at least they used to. I feel like you see through this now. You're not really wanting to entertain it because you have let go of those obstacles that could be used to procrastinate. Now you're all about, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to make progress at least a little bit each day, right? How you doing over there, guys? Hanged Man in the reverse. And the Five of Cups in the reverse. Well, I don't think that's a thing. No. Down. See you later. He's unlocked a new achievement. Now it's going to be a problem. So the Hanged Man in the reverse can often signify that we have somebody that it's like whoever this person is, they get themselves into the situation, right? Oh, he's underneath the chair now. He's so cute. Can't handle it. This person, it's like they laid down and tied themselves up, right? Like, yeah, this might be a little bit dangerous. I probably should do something about this, but I'm not going to, right? Hi there, Russell. How are you doing? Oh, little heart skis. We've got somebody here who has realized that if you're going to consistently get yourself into these issues, I can't consistently commit to helping you because I help myself and I expect you to do the same. If you're letting things get so bad that, you know, you can't come back from it or you can't figure it out, then I don't think you're learning any lessons from the situations that have happened to you before this that seem very similar, right? At some point, you have to become your own agent, right? You have to become willing to deal with the problems before they become really big problems, right? This is somebody that was like, that's probably going to be bad in about a day, but I can just take like 48 hours to deal with it, right? Wow, you guys. So we have the Queen of Pentacles twice at the beginning, both of them in the reverse. And then we just had that Two of Wands twice. So this 4-card column has 2 cards twice. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, again, giving me that sense of somebody that doesn't know how to control their finances, finds themselves in like compromising tax situations or owing people a lot of money. And then we have the Moon in the reverse because they know this works. because they know there's somebody that's going to save the day, right? It kind of feels to me like we have a situation approaching, or we have a situation that has happened that basically meant this person has to do this on their own. They can't ask you for help for whatever reason. And now they're feeling pretty foolish because they realized they let something go that they shouldn't have. They let something go that they should have and could have relatively easily dealt with. And now they're feeling like a bit of a failure. Not a fun situation. 6 of Wands in the reverse. This is like a little bit of a sense of being ashamed, right? Like, I didn't think things would get this bad. It's, what is the word for that? It's like it's exponentially worse. So it's bad now, but if you let it go past this time frame, then it's like doubly bad. You know, like how fines can be increased over time, that kind of situation, right? This person realizes now they let something go way longer than they should have, and it's a really uncomfortable situation. We have the Tower in the reverse. This is like you knew for a long time that you needed to do something, probably to do with the home, but it could again be just overall financial issues. You know, or you knew that you needed to have something looked at, dealt with, paid, whatever it was. You didn't do it. And now whatever you didn't want to think about is actually happening. So there's a change or an ending here that this person didn't really want to have happen, but they didn't do anything about it either. So we have 10 of Wands. We had that as the last card from the Rider-Waite. And then we also have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody making issues for themselves. They're not healing. They're not addressing the problems that they've been dealing with. They're tossing themselves out to sea like, oh no, look at what happened. Bro, you did that to yourself. you know? Yeah. 3 of Pentacles and the reverse. There may have been opportunities to actually have some constructive help. Trying to think of a good example. Like, you don't have transportation because you got into a car accident, and then somebody offers to sell you a car for a really good deal, but you're like, it's not really the look I'm going for. So then you end up just like delaying horribly, when you can actually get into work just because you didn't like the look of a car. I mean, we all have to make our choices, right? But if you are in a dire situation and you need to address financial issues, you got to do what you got to do, even if it means driving around in a car that some people might laugh at. I don't know. Make it cool. I drove a minivan for a little while, and I had like the middle seats taken out, threw down like some plush pillows. I think we got a lava lamp in there. It was ridiculous. I was like 19, you guys. Don't judge me. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, this definitely has to do with somebody's home. I really do feel like for some of you, this is saying you left an area, or you made it difficult for this person to be able to move in with you. You made a change in your home situation, or whether or not somebody could impact your home situation, right? Like, you can't just expect me to pay for your shit and then I don't pay for mine, right? That kind of thing. So you had to choose, right? It's like if you're on an airplane, they tell parents, I should say, put your own mask on and then you can help your kid. But if you both pass out because you're trying to get your kid set up and then they can't figure it out for you, you know what I mean? Hello, Miss Tiana. Hello, Miss Joanna. That sounds so good together. How are you guys doing? So interesting that we have 2 10s, one in the reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, one in the upright, the 10 of Cups. It's like I have to protect myself against somebody, expecting to drain my bank account, because I have a home to build. I have a home to protect. I have a home to maintain. So you're standing up for what you need and what's important for you, and basically communicating to whoever this is, you kind of have to like figure this shit out on your own, guy. Doesn't have to be a dude. Sorry, guys. I call a lot of people dude and bro and inappropriate, lame things just for funsies. Sometimes I like to say darling because I'm in the South. But you know, then it gets weird, so you kind of have to watch out. By the way, I don't think I told you, this is the Santa Muerte deck. And there she is. We have the King of Wands in the reverse and the Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte, by the way, is death. Kind of the creepiest death card I think I have because she's got a bun in the oven, little crib right here. I don't know. It's like very Twilight. We have somebody here who they're irrational, argumentative. They blame other people. Okay, this is not somebody who regularly says, I should have done that. That's my bad. This is somebody who makes excuses. But there's something different about this situation. Like, no, you literally have to handle it on your own. Like, this is not something you just pass off to somebody else, right? I like it, Tiana. King of Pentacles. Interesting. King of Pentacles, huh? Is that you? Yep. So here's the deal. You got some prosperity coming your way. You've got some financial abundance or some sort of blessing. Remember, it doesn't always have to be financial, but I really do feel like your stability is going to be increasing. For some of you, it's like literally you inherit a home and then you don't have to pay rent or mortgage or whatever it is. But we have somebody here that has been guided to separate themselves or distance themselves from a family relation, a friend, or an ex, or a lover, somebody here that would have taken advantage of your financial stability to address their own lack thereof. And with the Temperance card, this is somebody who's been able to then really establish a greater sense of stability because that person isn't threatening it, right? Ace of Wands, which is giving you a new beginning, helping you to be less stressed and in a better situation. So whatever you did or whatever you're about to do, good stuff. All right, let's get a few from the Kipper. I'm good, thank you. That sounds like fun, Tom. We have Thoughts, number 16. Interesting because the very first card we had is number 16. And then we have Poverty in the reverse and Judication. So we have a sense here that there was likely some sort of marriage or romantic relationship. This could also be about somebody who, maybe you inherited from somebody that was in a marriage. For some of you, you have a problem with being left something that a married partner or a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it was, feels like that should have been for them, right? So there is something here that you have to protect. You have to get good at saying no to people. You have to get good at discernment and not feeling like you have to take care of everyone, right? You have to put your own mask on first, right? All right, let's get a few from the Golden Girls deck. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody here that was being intelligent about how they created these little obstacles in a way where they could maximize what they get from you, what kind of help they get from you, but they don't lose you entirely. And either they messed that up and you were just like, yo, this was so bad, I'm just not going to help you anymore. Or something drew you away from the situation where, with the World card and the reverse, they maybe feel like there's unfinished business, but I feel like you don't. I feel like you're just like, hey, this is your chapter of the book. I'm not involved in that, right? I do not belong in this episode. Thank you, Clara. Well, if you missed the beginning of the reading, I've been doing landscaping. So that helps. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody didn't want to work for it. Perhaps we have somebody that doesn't have a job. Perhaps we have somebody that didn't want to do the paperwork, didn't want to do the organization, didn't want to pack up and move, whatever it was, this person, a little bit lazy, a little bit unaccountable for their own needs, right? 7 of Swords and the reverse, King of Swords and the reverse. But even though this person was absolutely prone to gaslighting or misleading you, outright lying to you, they were unsuccessful at least this last time, maybe even last time or two. You have their number, you know what they do, you see right through it. You're like, come on, you could have like totally made that not happen. And instead you're just waiting for me to like rescue you. I'm not going to do that anymore, right? They can't lie to you anymore. We have the 2 of Cups and the Page of Cups, along with the Death card. This is a nice progression. I say it's a nice progression because we have like a new opportunity here. I feel like because you've been able to create some distance, it enables you to experience some of the lighter side of life, right? Maybe you make a new friend, maybe you make a new acquaintance that turns into a love interest, because we do have the 2 of Cups here. But this can be about friendship as well. I feel like your social opportunities are expanding because you've been able to get some distance here. This could be a very clingy person or somebody that was very demanding of your time. And now you're able to explore other partnerships, friendships, or relationships that are more two-sided, that are more, give and take. So with this Death card, I feel like you've transformed, but also what you require of those that you spend your time with and those that you're willing to help. You have to be willing to help yourself at the same time, right? All right, this is the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards. Pull a few from here. Your advice is appreciated. So make sure you give it to people who actually listen, right? They don't have to like obey every word you say, but if you're giving advice to people who are asking for it and then outright ignore it every time, like this person seems to have, then there might be a better use of your time. You are a great leader. And you need self-confidence, otherwise you will lose. So you're looking great today. You're awesome. Say a few to yourself, right? Don't be so hard on yourself. Maybe you are a little bit too quick with the self-degradation or looking at things a little bit on the negative side. So say something nice to yourself today. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Is it? I don't know how to say that. I'm going to call you Sims. All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll have a few shorts up for you as well, and I'll see you on the next reading. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Bye, guys.